All right, folks, welcome to Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I'm Geno T, your host, and today's the Wednesday edition. First off, I'd like to thank my good friends at LouDogs.com. LouDogs.com is the hottest handicapping site on the web today. Go there and check them out for free and find out how you can win some cash in their free rolls. Also, check out some of their blogs from some of the greatest handicappers on the web. Go to LouDogs.com today. Check them out now. Now, on to what's approaching the All-Star break weekend. Yes, we made it through half of a season. That's half of a season. And now we're at the All-Star break. What would I like to see? I would like to see a little Jeremy Lin involved in there. Maybe they can work him into the bench somehow. They snubbed him from the dunk contest, but for Jeremy Evans, a Jazz player, so I'm a little partial on that. I can't really say anything. But I would like to see Jeremy Lin out there on the floor, and I think everybody else would like to see what he can do out there with all the All-Stars. And I know it's a meaningless game, and I know it has no bearing on what goes on the rest of the season. But it's a chance for people to see everybody out there showcasing their skills and talents. And to see Jeremy Lin out there working with everybody else would be a nice sight. One of the things we got to look at in this strike-shortened season is, all right, yes, there's some blowouts. Yes, there's unprepared teams. And things are going to happen that way. But now we got a half out of the way, a half of a half. Now we're approaching the second half of the season just after this weekend. It's a magical one. It'll be good. Once the playoffs get here, we're going to separate. The cream will float to the top, and we will see some really great teams and some really great basketball from some really great new teams like the Oklahoma City Thunder, for example. Chicago Bulls. Obviously, the Heat, they're always going to be up there just based on the stars they have on their team, which I'm telling you right now, they're going to implode. They're not going to win a championship this year. Mark it down on your calendar. Now, let's get to tonight's games. Okay, tonight's games, we've got Golden State and Phoenix. Two teams that really could care less in a division that's really getting away from them. They're in the Western Division, which is very competitive. The teams that are at the top are very strong, and these two teams are going nowhere. It's going to be a loosey-goosey last game before the All-Star break. A lot of scoring. The total in this game is 206. Look for this total to just jump out of the sky, blasting over 206. Take the over in the Phoenix Golden State game tonight. That's my first lock of the evening. Next game would be the Utah Jazz, my Utah Jazz, traveling to the Target Center in Minnesota, where Minnesota will be out there without their starting center, Nikola Pekovic, which actually hurts the Minnesota team that's already pretty bad anyway. Yes, they have Kevin Love, and they have some good supporting members, but they're not deep and they're not big. Whereas the Utah Jazz have Favors, Millsap, Al Jefferson, who was 4 out of 5 wins against his former team, the Minnesota Timberwolves, with the Jazz. Yes, look for that streak to continue. Look for the Jazz to bounce back after a couple losses in a row. Last game before the All-Star break. Look for the Jazz. Take the plus 4.5 with Utah. That's my lock for the evening, both my locks. Take it to the book, take it to the bank, and as always, until tomorrow, you take it easy.